Hello, my name is Ronnie Isavaluna. This is part one of the explanation extra credit. I hope this is how you do it. So, yeah, this is the first 9 questions. So, essentially for number 1, it's a recent survey in a new Diet Cola reported for the following percentages of people who like this. Find the weighted mean of the percentages. Okay, so first, I have it here. So first, you get the total survey. So here, you do 2,500 plus 1,000 and equals 6,000. So that's this right here. So then you kind of just put this to the side. And then you start with area 1, area 2, area 3. And then you multiply each of them, and you get these answers, and it's this. So you multiply these two, and you get this. And that's the total weighted survey. And with the formula, add them all together, you get 2,207, however you say this. And then you divide it by the sample, so it would be divided by 6,000. So when you get all of these, you add them all together and divide it by 6,000. And that equals 37.917. And then you round it, and then so you get 38%, and that's why I got 38%. Sorry, I'm not really good at explaining. So for number 2, you start off by putting them in order. So you put them in order: 12, 12, 15, 15, 15, 18, 18, 22, 30. Since there's 9, and there's 9. The mean is basically you add all these together, divide by 9, and you get 17.4. So the mode would be 15. Medium is 15 cents, and equals 9. It's odd, and it's the middle value. So then the mid-range would just be 12 plus 30 divided by 2. And then that goes to 42 divided by 2, and that equals 21.0. So the answer would be C, because the mean is 17.4, so we can get it right here. The mode is 15, medium is 15, and the mid-range is 21. So that would be C. So for number 3, this one's a bit longer. So you find the midpoint, and then you add these two and you divide by 2. So 20 plus 28 divided by 2. You get all of these right here. And then, so for the middle part, which is this right here, technically, is obviously you multiply this one by this one, you get this. So you get this middle row, and then this is just this. So that would be f times xm, and then f times x2m is basically, so it'd be 24 times 24, which equals 576, and then you multiply times 13, which gives you these answers right here, which leads up to this. This is the total, and then you plug it into this formula, which results into this. This gets smaller slowly. You round it, you get a C. Okay, so for number 4, use find a deviation by square rooting of variance. So it's 24 and 16. So then here is you square root it, and then you plug it into CV, into one of these formulas, times 100%. So this is the process of how I got it. Times 100% equals 1/6 times 100, and it equals 16.67. And then, yeah, this one was pretty simple. And then get it right here. Number 5. So then the population mean is 58 right here. Population standard deviation is 5. And then the mid-range is between 48 and 68. And then from here, just 58 minus 2, times the 5. Because 48, same here. And then 2 standard deviation below. And 2 standard above. Oh, medium, sorry. Okay, so then be above 95% of the data falls within 2 standard deviations of the mean. So then, since it's 2, that would be 95. Okay, so now for number 6, this one's pretty simple. The formula is just z equals x minus the xs. So here you just kind of like, you subtract this one by this one and then divide it. So for number 1 is z equals 2.6 minus 5 negative s minus 5.0 divided by 1.6, and then you get negative 1.5. 600 minus 800 divided by 200 gets to negative 0.75. 48 minus 57 divided by 6 equals negative 9 divided by 6 equals negative 0.5. And then the greater value in this case would be negative 0.75 because it's closer to 1. And then that would be 2, or B. This one. Okay. So the 75 percentile. Okay, so that this one is okay. Average data in order to find the yeah. So this is my process right here. 6, 44, 756, average 42%. Yeah, so you plug it into this form, to this here, and then because this equals out to 53, since 53 is close to 56, I guess you kind of just round it and go to 56 since it's closer than 44. Yeah, 75, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that as that. Okay, so okay, so number 8. Number 8 is already sorted. So n equals 8 because there's 8 numbers. The minimum is 7 because it's the smallest. The max is 43, the biggest. Medium is 28 plus 32 divided by 2, which equals 30. So then quarter 1 is 11 plus 21 divided by 2. This one's 35. This is the upper half, this is the lower half. And it would be this one, A. So this is the max. And the minimum, the max, the medium, and then the upper and the lower upper and a lower. And then number 9, if 2 dice are rolled at one time, find the probability of getting the sum of 6. So this one I also kind of memorized from the practice problems on the link that was sent. But this one's pretty simple. You just, since you roll it 2 dice at once, 6 times 6 equals 36, and then yeah, you find the outcome of 6. That. And since there's 5 possibilities of getting 2 6, it equals 5 over 36. And this is probability equals success outcome divided by total outcome. But yeah, so this is for part 1. I'll show more this one more time, and then I'm gonna go straight into part 2. This is for number 1. This one's for number 2. Number 3. 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9.